The day that I first participated in one of my family's most treasured traditions is still burned into my mind. I sat down next to my grandfather and we slid the Star Wars Episode II Attack of the Clones disc into the DVD player. Myself being 4, I absolutely adored the movie, but my grandfather being a little older and a little wiser was livid at how awful it was. This is one of the last few good memories I have with my grandfather, and the tradition of watching Star Wars on Christmas has lived on in his memory. This tradition started long before I was born, and still remains as one of the few things that can still bring the whole family together on Christmas. This is a tradition that, while it might seem mundane and boring, is very close to my family's hearts, and is something that makes our Christmas experience unique. The tradition has been around since long before I was born. Since the first Star Wars movie was released on VHS, my grandfather has had a Star Wars marathon on every Christmas day since. While it started out small and originally was just him and his 3 daughters, one of which was my mother, it eventually grew to the point of being the entire family. Great-grandparents, boyfriends, and friends came in just to spend time with each other, sitting down enjoying a timeless classic. While saddening, my grandparents eventually passed away, and it was equally saddening because they didn't get to enjoy the masterpiece that was Episode 7. However, I think they would be proud that we managed to wrangle the entire family together from coast to coast and get them all in a single theater to sit down and enjoy it. Even my aunt and uncle, who are divorced, managed to make the trip from Pittsburgh just to spend time with us and to make sure that their children got to see us. While this tradition might seem plain and boring to some, it's one of the few things that makes me feel like my Christmas experience is unique. Not only that, but it's one of the few things that can get the entire family into one room. And maybe it's less about the movie, and more about everyone being together. On one day of the year, we all have the opportunity to be together. And while this tradition might seem odd to outsiders, there's nothing that brings my family together more than Star Wars.